Now, Nicki's family is usually off limits, but her latest single calls that into question. Last Time I Saw You by Nicki Minaj has a very emotional and sentimental vibe. She talked about different types of relationships that have ended or have been negatively impacted. In this video, we're talking about how Nicki has reflected on the strained relationships with family members in her music. Nikki has publicly acknowledged the death of her father several times, but she has not gotten into detail about that experience and her grieving process. Not that she has to. The lyrics on the hook of Last Time I Saw You go, I wish I'd have hugged you tighter the last time that I saw you. I wish that I didn't waste precious time the night when I called you. I wish I remembered to say I'd do anything for you. These lyrics could be about any relationship, but my soul is telling me that it's about her late father who tragically passed away in 2020, because these words are said in a way that tells you that you can no longer say these things to this person because there is no communication or the relationship has ended for whatever reason. In the rap verse of Last Time I Saw You, she said, best friends we somehow unfriended, ain't care about who we offended, parties they wish we attended, got drunk and laugh it was splendid. These lines have to be about someone she considered a best friend, and Nikki and any superstar loses friends along the way because you can't take everyone to the top. Which of Nikki's longtime best friends do you think ended or changed in a not so good way? In previous Queen Radios of 2023, Nikki talked about friends using her and expecting money from her, and when she didn't want to give it up, they didn't take it too well. Now, where are my pink print stands? Nikki famously said in All Things Go, let me make this clear, I'm not difficult, I'm just about my business. I'm not into fake industry parties and fake agendas. Rock with people for how they make me feel, not what they give me. Even the ones that hurt me the most, I still show forgiveness. She says, I love my mother more than life itself, and that's a fact. I'd give it all if somehow I could just rekindle that. She never understands why I'm so overprotective. The more I work, the more I feel like somehow they're neglected. Nikki and her mother have had a strained relationship throughout the years, as she said in this verse. Our relationships with our parents are a reflection of how we were raised, whether by them or others. Remember, when Nikki came to America at age 5, she didn't see her mom for like 2 years or more, correct me if I'm wrong. So they didn't spend a lot of time together in her most formative years, and when her parents were finally all under together, when she was raised in Jamaica, Queens, their nucleus was burdened by her father's addiction that affected how he cared for his family. And so she talks about throughout her career how there was a lot of abuse and violence between her parents. And she discusses this in songs like All Things Go that I just pulled from and The Crying Game from the Pink Print. If you guys know any other songs that she discusses this from, definitely jot them down in the comments. Nikki clearly feels some sort of guilt for how her career has affected her familiar relationships because the Hollywood lifestyle is very demanding, and the sacrifices that you make to be successful are the ones that you can never take back. One example of this is when Nikki spoke about her family not telling her about her brother's graduation because she was on tour. Nikki hates that her mother didn't tell her about this special occasion because she felt like her mother felt like Nikki's work was more important. When Nikki reflected on the situation, she said that she would have rerouted her whole tour just to be there for her little brother because being with her family grounds her. And it's what she needs to keep going because the music, fans, and fame are nice, but at the end of the day, family is all you've got. This song, Last Time I Saw You, is showing Nikki's more vulnerable side. Nikki has been through so much in the last 5 to 10 years, so I can't wait to see what a I just made up that word, what a more vulnerable, evolved Nicki Minaj looks like and how she expresses herself through her art. Recently, she took to TikTok live that I actually have here on my channel. She went on live on TikTok asking how much should grandparents be involved in a child's life. Some are speculating about a rift between Nikki and her mother regarding Papa Bear and how he's being raised, but I'd wait for Nikki to speak more on this issue before jumping to conclusions on this particular situation, because it feels like I'm crossing a boundary in speculating about Nikki's relationship with family members, because they are not public figures and they didn't ask to be in the spotlight. Last Time I Saw You was one of Nicki's most personal songs, so I definitely want to know what you guys think about it. What type of relationship do you think Last Time I Saw You was inspired by the most? Do you think family, friends, or romantic relationships inspired this song the most? Definitely let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Remember, Queen Radio is back, okay? Nikki will be live on Queen Radio going forward because she is in a rollout mode. So she will be back on AMP for new episodes. So make sure to download that app to join her live, and then join me live before and after she goes live. You can find me on AMP at my first name, just Destiny, okay? Follow me there for notifications when I go live. I do pre-game shows, so we come together before Nikki is about to drop or before she goes live to hang out and do a whole bunch of Barb talk. And then I also do recap shows after Nikki has gotten off live, so we can like really process and break down everything that she said together. Make sure to follow this Barbology playlist if you love Nikki, and please subscribe and turn on post notifications to be notified when I drop a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini conversation. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please like this video. See ya.